The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
Dear friends, as I mentioned in our past reflection, there is a theme that goes from one book to another book in the Bible, from the first up to the last. There is this theme of restoration, rescue, and recreation. And yet, this restoration, rescue, and recreation, as we notice, it is done not instantaneously, not in an abrupt way, gradually. And that's what we see in the two readings. First reading, we heard about Noah. We heard about the great flood. It rained 40 nights and 40 days while Noah was in the ark with some animals with his family. And yet, after that, he had to wait to see if the flood subsided. So we heard how he sent a raven. And the raven was just kept flying, could not land because the flood was still there. And then the second bird that Noah sends is a dove. And yet he noticed it could not also land. So he had to reach out to this dove that was encircling and caught the dove and then, took it again. And then had to wait for 7 days. It means a long time. And so he sent it again. He sent it out. And then it comes in with a olive leaf, indicating there is already vegetation. So, and then we see how later on Noah and his family animals would go out of the ark. So it was a gradual process. And yet, in this process, God makes a covenant with Noah. This will not happen again. As usual, God's heart is always full of compassion, love, and mercy. He made a covenant with Noah and told him this will never happen again. His heart is always moved with pity and love. And this is a beautiful preparation for Lenten seasons, which we will start this coming Wednesday. Okay? So it's a good preparation. Our readings from Genesis. Of course, we will end by Friday. Then there will be other books that we'll take from the Old Testament to prepare us for Ash Wednesday. But this is a beautiful reminder, reminding us also of our own baptism. Flood. After the flood, there is a new creation. So baptism, water, and then after we get baptized, we share in God's life. And so we become God's beloved children. So we will reflect more tomorrow and the coming days. In the gospel, again, it's a gradual process, and this is the only miracle wherein the person that needs help is helped in a gradual process. Normally, like when Jesus heals a leper, it's just once, be cleansed. When he drives away a demon, go out of that man. But here, we heard this, the only miracle, it's gradual. A blind man seeking for help. So Jesus cures him, but it's a process, gradual. He touches his eyes, put us, and ask him, put a spittle again. He asked him, do you see something? And the man said, yes, I could see literal like people walking like trees. So his sight was not yet clear. And then Jesus touches his eyes again. And second time, he sees things distinctly. My dear friends, this is not just about sight, seeing. Seeing in the Bible means also believing. Our belief and our faith, our relationship with God gradually matures, hopefully, as we strive each day to be in close contact with God, to be in communion with God. So it's a process. So in this process, we just have to be patient and persevering, just like Noah and the blind man. In life, we need these two virtues, patience and persevering. We want things to be done immediately. Sometimes we cannot wait. And yet there are some things that where we have to wait, like waiting for a fruit to mature. It does not mature in 1 minute. You have to wait. So same thing with our spiritual life. Same thing with our relationship with Jesus. Same thing with our faith. We gradually mature. What's important is we continue to struggle, to believe, to trust like Mary. We might be afraid just like Mary. She was a little disturbed, and yet after that her faith overcame the fear that she had during the Annunciation. So in life, we experience fears, doubts. Be patient, be persevering. The Lord will touch not just your eyes, but your heart and your life. Amen.